So this story is out of the Yahoo. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. And it's US once again. And so a Jamil Roberson demands for justice after Chicago police shoot dead a hero black security guard who successfully detained a gunman. And so I almost feel like I know where this story is going to go. But let's get into this story right here. And so the family of a hero security guard who apprehended a gunman in a bar before being shot dead himself by police has filed a $1 million lawsuit. So Harry Cockburn, the Independent, is where this is coming from. Okay, a Jamil Roberson, 26 years of age, was shot dead after he chased down an attacker in a bar in a Chicago suburb and knelt on his back until the police had arrived. So the incident occurred at roughly around 4 a.m., sounds like in the wee hours of the morning on a Sunday, after another security guard told a group of drunk men to leave the premises. So witnesses said that someone then returned to the bar with a gun and began shooting, resulting in 4 people being shot. So Roberson, the father of a 9-month-old boy, and then managed to apprehend one of the suspects outside the bar and knelt on his back until the police had arrived. Moments after, the officers arrived on the scene, opened fire, and shot the security guard dead. So he was reportedly holding his own licensed gun and wearing a hat emblazoned with the security across the front when the police officer opened fire. When the police arrived, Roberson was holding somebody in his back. Witness Adams Harris told WGN-TV, everybody is screaming out, and he's a security guard. He's a security guard, Mr. Harris said. He's a security guard. So he was protecting the club and holding announced dead shortly thereafter, being taken to a hospital early on Sunday morning. 4 other people were shot and wounded, including a man who authorities believe fired a gun before officers arrived, Cook County Sheriff's spokeswoman Sophia Ansari said. So attorney Gregory Cullis filed the civil rights lawsuit seeking more than the amount of $1 million on the behalf of Roberson's mother, Beatrice Roberson. So a Midlothian officer encountered a subject with a gun and was involved in an officer-involved shooting. The subject the officer shot was later pronounced deceased at an area hospital. Daniel Delaney, the chief of the Midlothian Police Department, said in a statement posted on the department's Facebook page, Illinois State Police are handling the investigation into Robertson's shooting. The agency said that it would not comment on the investigation until it is completed. While Robertson had a valid fire said. So that is their argument. The Reverend Marvin Hunter said that Robertson was an upstanding young man and a promising keyboard player at his and several other area churches. So Robertson was trying to get enough money together for a deposit on a new apartment, said Reverend Hunter, the great uncle of Laquan McDonald, a black teenager who was also fatally shot by a white Chicago police officer in a high-profile case in 2014. So Robertson also had hope my baby's first Christmas with his dad, and now he's going to miss out on everything, said Avantia. Robertson is one of at least 840 people who have been shot and killed by police so far in 2018, and one of at least 19 in Illinois, according to the Washington Post database. So let me go by that one more time before this article concludes. 800. Robertson is one of at least 840 people who have been shot and killed by police officers so far in 2018, and one of at least 19 in Illinois, according to a Washington Post database. The paper said at least 181 of those shot and killed by police this year, 22% were Black. The U.S. population is about 13% Black. 22% were Black. 181 of those shot and killed by police this year. And so here, Jamil Robertson demands for justice after Chicago police shoot dead hero Black security guard who successfully detained the gunman. And so I already felt like this was an innocent security guard who was doing his job, and because he's Black, they went ahead and shot him, regardless of him having the hero status and being an upstanding citizen and just being a normal guy trying to do his job so he can make the money to get a deposit on a new apartment. It sounds like he had a new baby, and it was going to be their first Christmas, and they took that away from that child and his family as well, his extended family and his family and friends and his immediate family. And so that is one of the reasons, one of the major reasons why you see a lot of Black children do not have their fathers in the home, because they're being jailed for crimes they did not even commit, or they're being killed by police officers at random killings, or you have young Black teenagers who are not even doing anything just because they happen to be Black. They're shot at because they're looking for directions to a high school. And so this is the type of things that people kneel for. This is once again another story of how fatal these killings and unnecessary these killings are. They shouldn't be happening, and they're happening to the Black community. And that is why there is such a call for a response of people to be more conscious and to step out and speak out on these issues and bring out as much of these articles and incidences that are happening, and they're happening very close together, that this is a major problem we've been having for decades in the US, and no one has actually done anything about it in the White House. Not enough. It's always looked at as these are normal or incidental or unrelated killings that are just accidental, when we know as people of color that this is not by accident, it is by design. And so, having said this, what are your thoughts and your feedback on this? This innocent man, he's not going to spend Christmas with his son, and now he is gone, all because he was trying to do his job. Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for listening, people.